Good morning. Pretty cloudy day, isn't it? Even down here, at the bottom layer of everything. I just got out my sleeping bag, and this is where I live. This is where I sleep every night. And it's going to be raining. These clouds will bring holy hell of rain down here, with wind gusts incalculable by me. But we'll see what the weatherman says. I live in these bushes. These are my boots. I'm laying right here. I'm my own superhero. I'm my own superhero. I'm my own super guy. And this is a video I'm making for the executives of Volunteers of America, Inc. You've got a guy called Dwayne that works for you. You've got a woman called Ann Tannenbaum. You got a guy called Greg. And you've got two others who aided in filing a false complaint to the Veterans Administration hospital staff after complaining to the police and showing these videos as some kind of a threat to a Charmaine McPherson, who works for the VA, who was accused by 6 people on paper of abuse, verbal and mental abuse, as homeless people coming off the street, living like this, in the bushes. That's the grass right here. Let me get up. On the beach, this is where I've been living. This is how I got to Volunteers of America from Common Ground. I live right here. I live right here. I live right there. Right here is where I live like an animal. Normally people live in places like this. I lived in a building of yours. And I complained about verbal abuse. Nice place, I was comfortable. And I was putting my stuff together. And when I went and reported to Ann Tannenbaum my progress report and my plans, she concluded it was appropriate. And moving forward with my life out of homelessness, regain my dignity, regain my economy that was destroyed because they had me locked up for a week on false charges. Julia Golia, the medical director, who I had contacted and sent evidence to, it is alleged, brought the evidence to the attention of the vendor, and then the vendor went into action in a conspiracy headed by Ann Tannenbaum and 3 other people. This Willard must be one of them, because he said to me, they're going to get you for slandering Charmaine McPherson. Within an hour and a half later, he came upstairs to get me. And then I was interviewed. The police showed up. The medical staff showed up. The police found that the evidence that was shown on YouTube did not amount to a threat to anybody. Subsequently, Ann Tannenbaum wrote a letter that I was agitated and that my mood and blah 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 was escalating on the complaints and blah blah blah, and nobody cared to mention that I had been given medication by the VA that I had to cut the dosage in half. So if I was agitated in any way, we need to take a look at the side effects of vacation. That's one. Secondly, I have other staff members at the VA that saw that what happened to me was retaliatory, and I will be taking that to the appropriate parties. What you done to me is the same stuff I'm fighting other people in court for. And I just wanted to show you what it looks like. The horror of living out here. Let me show you again. Let me show you. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it. Let me show you how I live. I live on a beach right down here. And let me show you where I sleep every night, unless it's raining. You should see this. You should try it. That's the only place you got. And then I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to show you in another video my hygiene, how I do that. And this is where I live, right here. This is where I sleep, in the open like an animal. This is what Dwayne, Ann, and Julia Golia, medical director of the James J. Peters Bronx Veterans Administration Hospital, did to me. Sent me right back here. Because no one could fathom an in-depth investigation of Charmaine McPherson and her abusive modus operandi in handling homeless veterans going to the Volunteers of America Cromwell House at 1365, 1375 Cromwell Avenue, Bronx, New York. Thank you very much, the United States of America Veterans Administration. And I think there's a little bit more you should see, Inspector General. I think there's a few more things you should see, and they'll be in the subsequent videos. And I'll be using this video as the anchor to air other shows that I wanted to show, to say, I've been wronged here, man. I've been wronged here again by very powerful people who seem to think destroying the little guy, the complainant, is the way to get things done. And it's the normal way of doing business. It's business as usual. Well, I'm a French person, and I'm just tired of trying to be American for you. It's not sticking. I need for you people to just allow me to do what I gotta do to regain enough of myself back to be able to move out of this country and go to Canada, because I don't think any place else in the United States of America will be palatable to me, because I can't live with the fact of what you've done to me. Thank you. Take a look. Got some surprises for you. Bye.